I would like to talk about the Transformation Sutras with you, Murshid.
All
We
right.
they're not five. I know we've talked about five Transformation Sutras, but there are actually seven. And I want to review them with you so we can correct it or change it.
Well, there can be as many as we want them to be.
Okay. Can I speak them?
Sure.
Okay. Turn troubles into treasures, problems into possibilities, obstacles into opportunities, challenges into chuckles, difficulties into delights, breakdowns into breakthrough, tensions into tranquility.
I think the original ones were the first three. And then I think maybe they
Five.
grew.
First five.
What was number five?
Difficulties into delights.
Okay. So what is your question? Or was that it?
That was it. Just to state that as I go through my Dharma notes, that I have a different set of teachings, and I want to share that with you.
Well, I think they're fantastic.
Thank you.
So glad I made them up.
Okay.
Hudson, what do you want to talk about? Ah, Sophia, do you have more?
Yeah. I,
Okay.
I've got lists going on my mind all the time now, all day long. Okay. I would like again, now that we're recording, for you to give commentary again on the five sutras for the Aquarian age, by Yogi Bhajan.
To give commentary on the five sutras for the Aquarian age by Yogi Bhajan.
Not the different ones.
She
Not
shared,
those, not the ones she just read.
right, something she shared a night or two ago.
Well, should we just do one every night? That way you'd have to show up 5 nights in a row.
Been showing up 5 nights.
I know, I'm joking.
I think five is pretty simple to go through. It just, I really wanted it to be recorded, Mershid. That's all. That's why we're reviewing them again. And there's more people here, so it's even better. So here are the five sutras for the Aquarian age. One, recognize that the other person is you. Two, there is a way through every block. Three, when the time is on you, start and the pressure will be off.
And we did this last night, didn't we?
2 nights ago,
Yeah, I remember. So why do you want to do it again?
to have it recorded.
You're saying we didn't record it 2 nights ago?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. So what was the second one?
There is a way through every block.
Okay, that's like this. The solution is in the question. The answer is always in the question. You can't have one without the other. Isn't that what I said 2 nights ago?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Three,
All right.
when the time is on you, start and the pressure will be off.
What does that say about that? Remember?
I'm right now thinking about how that is the opposite of procrastination.
Yeah, well, it's just the idea of if you start moving, there's no pressure. But if you're not moving and you're just faced with an obstacle, you're under pressure and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But once you take that pressure and turn it into movement, pressure is off and problem is solved.
Great. Number 4, and understand through compassion, or you will misunderstand the times.
Understand through compassion, or you will misunderstand the times.
Okay. What did I say about that 2 nights ago? Remember?
Rashida give a commentary.
Lisa did also.
I don't remember it.
We did, how many, we did 2 and 3, right? Did we do 1 yet?
Yes, we did 1, we did 2, and we did 3.
All right. So you want to do how many more?
Tonight we haven't done 1.
We didn't do 1 tonight. I didn't think so either.
Okay, 1.
We read it. We have a comment.
Yep. Well, I'll read. Let me tell you what, I'll read 1 again. 1, recognize that the other person is you.
You are me and I am you, beloved.
You are me and I am you and we are all together.
Cuckoo.
You gave a commentary a while ago to me that's saying life is a mirror and there is nothing else real.
Sounds good to me.
You also gave a commentary to me that stated every story that spoils out of the mind through an addictive fascination with the dark mirror is a denial of the simple one truth and reality of human existence.
Sounds right to me. We're getting it recorded. I'm agreeing with you that that's what I said.
Okay.
So I
So
don't need to add anything to it. That covers it.
okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Now 2 left. We're gonna do number 4.
All right.
But you want me to go to 5 first? Pick 4 or 5, which one?
I don't care. You decide.
Okay, let's go to 5. Vibrate the cosmos shall clear the path.
Well, if you speak into the space vibrates and opens what you spoke into the space. It's like open sesame. You speak in the space vibrates.
Open sesame.
What?
Open sesame.
Yeah, open sesame. That's right. That good? That all right?
Yes, thank you. We'll go back to 4.
All right.
Understand through compassion, or you will misunderstand the times.
Remember what I said about that 2 nights ago?
No.
Does anybody come on the blank?
Be compassionate.
If you don't understand true compassion, you don't understand the time. has to do with the time we're moving into is a new world. The old world was in separation. The new world is in union. So understanding compassion, understanding the time, it's like you are looking at you. So whatever it is that you need, that's what you're giving to what's in front of you. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. I don't know why my letters.
For the base of your spine.
I don't see enough of the anus. Now, let's see. Bhajans, do you have something you'd like to talk about?
No, happy to be here and absorb everything.
We're happy to have you. What about you, Sarah? Swati?
I love you.
I love you.
I love Rashida. I love being around you. That's all.
What about you over there, Miss Shaken?
In the Circle of Friends workbook over there, when was that written in relation to the Magdalene Circle of Friends work?
Well, the Circle Friends book was in Haha's time. That was before Sophia. So, Sophia, you know the answer to that? I don't know the answer. Maybe you do.
I have to look in the book, but I'm aware that, yeah, it was in Haha's time that those lectures on Marine Street were written. So I don't remember the date on Marine Street. And then the Magdalene Circle of Friends that formed, I believe, in 1990.
The books of practice were published in 84, 85, because I drove my Treya around to the publisher and to the copiers and all that stuff. Drove her down the mountain to get all that done.
So, would that be Haha's time?
Yeah, she was around. But
So
Haha
would that be Marine Street?
no,
Marine
I was
Street
in
the
Vail.
70s, right?
She could have started it earlier, but this was Vail. The winter that you spent in Vail was when Ruby and I showed up in the summer before that winter. And that's when I first met you. And yeah, drove my Treya down the mountain, spent the night with Luke Gordon, met him the first time. Remember that trip? First time I ever drove a 4x4 in the snow.
Right. Doolies.
Is there any teachings on the third jewel from last night, the golden one?
What was that?
Sophia mentioned there's 3 jewels. The first is, I don't remember the first one, the second one's Magdalene, and the third one is the golden
Formula?
formula. Is there any literature on the golden formula?
Sophia, is there any recording of anything I've taught about the 3 jewels?
Wouldn't it be in the workbook for your responsible training?
No, it would be some of Portia's lectures. And the golden formula essentially is in most all traditions. Do unto others as you would do unto yourself, in that way, from Christ's teaching. So that's not a unique teaching. It's been throughout all times and ages. This is how Mershid gave it in the 4 parts to me, and has expanded on it over the years.
Yeah, the golden formula is the basic teaching of any esoteric tradition.
Got it.
The simplest rendition of that was given as a question when you don't know whether to do this or that, or when there's a fork in the road,
What would you
you
do?
ask yourself, what is the greatest good for the greatest number, including myself?
In the galactic race. Right?
That was the expansion later on to add the other 3 parts.
Okay.
But the initial thing was, what is the greatest good for the greatest number, including myself?
Mana, do you have something to talk about?
I found only 2 copies of From the Finite to the Infinite on Amazon. So I got one of them.
There's a volume 1 and 2. Did you notice that?
I bought the double set, volume 1 and 2.
Right. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I have a question for Shekina.
Yes,
Did the pens ever show up?
they did not, so I will buy more tonight.
Good. Oh, good. So that I can paint. Thank you.
My butt gets tired sitting on the couch all my life. Well, it's actually, this is hard, but the couch is too low.
Maybe we can get softer.
Man, do you have something you'd like to talk about? What about you, Mr. Ya?
Nothing this evening. Thank you for
What about
asking.
you, Miss Garuda?
The pens and the flag are my concern at this moment. She'll get the pens. I'll start painting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I think we've gotten to Shiva.
Yeah.
Wow, you're pretty
Yeah.
far.
Master Suite windows at noon. Hmm. 64. Just as you have the impulse to do something, stop. Just as you have the impulse to do something, stop.
That means you don't do anything? Or does it mean that all the energy of movement is absorbed in your body and you become the movement that you were projecting? All right, I think we've gotten to Clint. Want to take us out with 3 Japanese yes? So great to see everybody tonight. Sorry my butt hurt.
I got you for you. Sorry, my
Aye.
Frozen.
Aye,
Aye.
aye,
Aye.
Hey,
aye. Computer, turn off.
Yeah.